Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're talking a big change to the New Wave DLC pack as the announcement of the mystery celebrity guest is now being postponed. So we're going to go over the reasons for the postponement and 2K's make good offering, as well as highlight some of the new previews for the content that is being released. Plus we've also got an update on a future DLC character and details of a new update coming to Universe mode. Before we get into that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news, then please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's start with the big news regarding the New Wave DLC pack that currently is still scheduled to release later today. The New Wave pack was announced to feature 5 new playable characters, with these including the Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, NXT superstars Giulia and Stephanie Vacquer, and an unannounced special celebrity guest. That celebrity guest was expected to be announced in the build-up to the pack's release. However, as the days ticked over, the celebrity guest continued to remain a mystery, with the DLC trailer continuing to tease the celebrity only to show a black silhouette. Eventually, with just a few hours left until the release of the DLC, the WWE Games social accounts released an update on the character where instead of announcing them, they announced that the character will now be revealed at a later date by WWE. Writing on X, the WWE Games account stated, "The celebrity guest character in the New Wave pack will be revealed in an exciting announcement from WWE in the coming weeks. Can you guess who it is? In the meantime, here is a locker code for 12,500 VC, thanks for waiting." Despite the VC offering, the reaction to the post has been met with a large backlash, with many questioning why the announcement was left until the last minute, as the character was being advertised to be part of the pack in the trailer that aired during Smackdown. While there's been no official word from 2K, the wording on the post suggests that the postponement is down to WWE wanting to make the announcement themselves, though it begs the question why this wasn't factored into plans sooner when the DLC dates were announced in March. Replies to the post also questioned the wording, asking if only the announcement is delayed and whether the character will still be a part of the pack's release, as the change comes so late in the day that it may not be possible to remove them, as the patch to add the DLC content is due to release later today. While the delay of the announcement is almost certainly down to WWE wanting to make the announcement themselves, it's not the first time that DLC has been delayed for the game, as the Dead Man bonus DLC that was included with the Dead Man and Bloodline editions, that was also subject to a partial delay, as only half of that content was available at launch, with the Elite Undertaker character releasing a month later and the usable urn weapon coming in today's patch update. As for the make good offering of 12,500 VC, this is available to all players regardless of whether or not you purchase the DLC, with lock code now active and available to be redeemed until December 31st. To redeem the code, you'll need to head into My Faction and select the locker code option, then enter the code CHACHING12500. This will then reward you with 12,500 VC, which can be used in either My Faction or on the island. If you redeem the code ahead of the patch update, I'd suggest that you don't spend it just yet, as the DLC trailer announced that we're also getting Chapter 2 of the island story, and that's set to add new quests and new unlockables, so it might be worth holding on to the VC in case there's something to unlock. Staying with the DLC, while the celebrity guest has been delayed, the other stars are still due to be released as planned. Therefore, to hype up the release, the WWE Games account have dropped some new previews, starting with NXT superstar Stephanie Vacquer, as after teasing players with a screenshot, 2K went on to release her full entrance. The reaction to Stephanie has been really positive, with a lot of players complimenting 2K on her model, and while she looks great as she is, it appears that this footage isn't from the final version, as the entrance footage that was shown off appears to be taken from an earlier build of the game, as this footage is a lot darker during the stage portion of the entrance, and it doesn't include any pyro, whereas the version that was shown off in the DLC trailer showed her enter with much stronger red lighting and smoke visible in the background. Based on those differences, it appears that the version shown in the entrance video is outdated, and we should see an updated entrance that resembles the trailer in the DLC. Following the reveal of Stephanie, we also got a new preview for Giulia, as 2K shared the following footage of Giulia's entrance in NXT, which shows her enter with the gear she wore for the Royal Rumble, including her golden mask. Similar to Stephanie, the reaction to Giulia has been a really positive one, with many complimenting 2K on the model, as the scanning tech is now at a point where all of the models have looked incredible. Speaking of the scanning tech, we also have some news regarding the upcoming Attitude Era pack that's set to release in September, as former WWE star Victoria made a brief appearance in a vlog that was shared by AEW star Thunder Rosa, with that clip seeing Victoria tell Rosa that she was about to be scanned for the video game. The scanning of Victoria has led to some speculation that we could see a modern day version of her character, similar to how we got a modern day version of Alundra Blaze in the My Rise story for 2K25, as we could see a modern day Victoria used in a similar manner, though the scan data can also be used to create a classic Victoria, as 2K tend to scan stars to get their initial features and then de-age them. Finally, let's talk Universe Mode, as speaking in an interview with the Pro Wrestling Shoot podcast, Universe Mode's lead director Chris Stowe revealed details of an update that's set to be patched into the game in the near future. This new update comes in regards to title matches, as Chris Stowe revealed that they're adding support for certain rivalry actions during title matches. Sharing more on the change, Chris Stowe revealed that if you set up a title match and assign a rivalry action that sees the opponent replaced, rather than lead to a non-title match against the new opponent, the replaced superstar will now compete for the title. To give an example of how this would work in-game, if you choose the Vindictive Replacement action, and this will see the superstar that was booked for the title match attacked on the stage, with the attacker then taking their title shot, whereas previously this would have led to a non-title match between the attacker and the champion. As for when we'll see this update, Chris Stowe wasn't able to share an exact date, though he did note that it may be included in the upcoming patch 1.10 update ahead of the DLC's release, though he wasn't 100% sure on that, so if it's not in this update, we could see it in the next. As well as sharing details on the upcoming change, Chris Stowe also spoke on some of the recent changes to the mode and how they came about following feedback at Creator Fest, the process of adding new cutscenes and timeframe behind it, as well as answering questions on possible future plans. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, I'd highly suggest checking out the full interview, which I'll link to in the video description. So that's the latest roundup for WWE 2K25, but I'll have lots more coming up later today once the new patch drops, including full coverage of the new updates and the new DLC moves, so stay tuned to the channel for that. And in the meantime, if you missed the previous video, you can check out more DLC previews here, or head over to the Pro Wrestling Shoots channel and check out their Universe Mode interview with Chris Stowe. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.